Hi, welcome everybody back to my channel. I am here to talk about the Colorado Buffaloes and the transfer portal. And I am a little nasally and my head is floating. So if you hear my voice go in and out, just bear with me. I'm doing the best that I can. But as I said, when this offseason started, well, before the offseason technically started, but now it's officially here, is I will be talking about all the acquisitions that Colorado gets that I love, and that is only going to be trenches and linebackers. I am going to focus very heavily on the trenches and linebackers because, as we saw against BYU, we need better trenches and better linebackers. So that is what I'm going to talk about in this video. I also, if I play my cards correctly, this video is going to drop on Wednesday. So Happy New Year to everyone that will see this on the 1st. Second of all, this will mean that the Colorado Buffaloes will have one more day to officially enter the transfer portal, that being on Thursday, January 2nd, because they have 5 days after they played. So I am making this video, so just remember, it's a little bit ahead of time. So if more people enter the portal, you will know how I feel about it. So the first thing I want to talk about here is, I said at the very beginning of this, I'm only going to get excited for trenches, people over 300 pounds, and linebackers. And so that's what I'm going to do. The other thing I want to mention here is I said the closer the Colorado Buffaloes get to 25 people entering the transfer portal, the more worried I will get. As of the making of this video, I believe we're at 17 or 18. I don't know where it's going to land by the time this video releases. I hope it's not closer to 25, but that is just where I'm standing. That is how I'm feeling. So I just wanted to follow back up on all of those. Welcome all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching the BYU video. I am glad that you're here. Thank you for appreciating people that are honest about what they're seeing. I am going to get to the other side of this video and I'm going to talk about the things that I like so far that has happened with the Colorado Buffaloes as we move forward into this offseason. The first thing is, let's talk about the elephant in the room. So as of the making of this video, it has been announced that the offensive line coach is leaving and one of the defensive line coaches will be leaving Colorado. I'm going to be honest with you, that offensive line improved from last year, but it wasn't really that great. So I'm not really, like, he left, good. He left. I don't know what you want me to say. So Phil Loholt, good luck. I hope you do amazing at Mississippi State. I think you'll be phenomenal there. Kudos to him for that job. I think it's a lateral move, so it is what it is. And then defensive line coach also left. I think the interior defensive line coach also left. And let me be honest with you, Colorado this year wasn't that great in the trenches. And I'm not saying that it's all the coach's fault as to why they weren't that great. But honestly, when I look at them and I assess the things they did, yes, we were better than last year. I know that's the thing that people want to say. Yes, we were better than last year, but we still weren't that great. And so it is what it is. They laid a foundation. Hopefully players don't leave and follow them and everything still remains the same. But I don't know what you want me to say about that. Coaches leave in football all the time. It just kind of, whatever. I'm not really sure what to say about them leaving, but they've left. They made the decision. Good luck at Mississippi State. My Texas team will play Mississippi State next year. Hook them at Mississippi State. Whatever. They left. Okay. Coaches leave. It's football. It happens. So that's that. I will say I'm very interested to see who Colorado gets to coach the offensive line and to replace Dancy. And I'm also interested to see if any of the transfers from last year or any of the people that Loholt recruited follow him to Mississippi State or decide to enter the transfer portal from Colorado. I hope that they don't. I hope this is just coaching change needed to happen and we move on. So that is my hope. I don't know if that to be fact, but that is my hope. But I wanted to talk about it here because I want to be real and talk about the impactful position coaches that I'm going to be worried about because I'm talking about trenches and linebackers. The other thing I want to talk about here before I get into the two transfer portal players that I want to talk about is I am looking for Colorado to upgrade talent. I don't care about replacing talent. I don't want a 1-for-1. I don't want a one. The goal of football is to continue to get better and better and better. To me, when you replace 1-for-1, or you slide in a guy that plays just like so-and-so or just like so-and-so that was on this team last year, that doesn't really move me. So I am really hoping to see an upgrade at talent. That's what I want to see. I am also very curious to see how many returners we have back from this football team, because I think when you have that foundation and you start to build on that foundation, things get better. I'm also curious to see if the JUCO rules that have changed impact Colorado. I don't know how you feel about the rule. I don't really know how I feel about the rule either, but I'm just really curious to see how that impacts people as we start to move forward. So without further ado, let me get into the two transfer portal people that I'm excited about, because I'm only excited about trenches and I'm only excited about linebackers. And let me just give you their measurables and we'll just move on from there. So the first person I'm excited about, I don't know how to say his name, so I'm just going to say Aki. If I am saying his name incorrectly, I want somebody to please correct me in the comment section. He is from Texas A&M. He is a redshirt senior, so he has been around for a long time, but he is 6'4", 330, and he plays on the interior offensive line. I like good, big, and offensive linemen that are interior offensive line. Reason being, when you need to run that ball in between the tackles, you need guards that can move the defense off the ball. And so if you can move and you can block people, that helps our run game. That also helps that pocket be secure for our quarterback. I don't know who the quarterback's going to be. I'm not even going to talk about the whole quarterback situation because honestly, I have a lot of thoughts, but I'm just going to leave them where they're at. I'm going to stick by what I said, and I'm only going to talk about the trenches and linebackers. So he's here. He has a lot of experience. He hasn't played a lot of football, but honestly, he's 330 pounds. He's 6'5". He's a guard. If he works out, great. If we hit on him, great. Even better if we don't hit on him. I mean, it'll just be another guy that we didn't hit on for the offensive line. So that's all I'm going to say about that. So the second guy here is Reginald Hughes. Reginald Hughes is from Jacksonville State. He is a senior. He is 6'2". He's 240 pounds. He is a linebacker. He had 82 tackles he had 82 tackles where he came from, which is great. And then he was recruited by Mississippi State, Michigan State, Georgia Tech, Houston, Kentucky, and Iowa State. I love when the guys that we get are also recruited from other big schools and other schools that have solid linebacker play. That's important to me because as you all know, and as I've been talking about for as long as I've had my channel, it is not just about the talent that you have on your team. You have to compare your talent to the talent that people have on their teams. So if my talent on my team I think is very good, but then I go watch all the competition and the teams I'm going to play and their talent is better than my talent, I have a problem. So what I need is for Colorado to get better at positions. I don't need one for ones. I don't need us to swipe out somebody that was average and bring in somebody else that could potentially be average. I need Colorado to bring in talent. I want talent. Maybe call me selfish, call me whatever you want to call me. But when I'm assessing this Colorado football team, I am looking to get better. I am looking to get stronger. I'm looking to get more physical. I'm looking to get bigger. I'm looking to get more athletic. I'm looking to be all of those things because we all saw the game against BYU. Our offensive line wasn't great against BYU. Our defensive line wasn't any better against BYU. Our linebackers couldn't do anything to save their lives. And so we need some work. So I am going to stay focused on trenches and linebackers. That is all I'm going to stay focused on. I'm going to do my best to stay very disciplined and only focus on that because yes, I have comments about other positions, but I'm really trying my best just to stay focused on the things that I think will help us win football games. Because if you do not win the battle of the trenches and you cannot tackle and you cannot give your quarterback time and your linebackers cannot tackle and your linebackers are in position and get ran over, that is not winning football. So that is why I'm going to stay focused on the trenches and that's what I'm going to do. So as of my last recording, these are the only two transfer portal guys that I think are going to impact our ability to win football games. So that's what I'm going to continue to do is talk about those specific guys. Again, I will mention if you are watching Colorado from a larger scale, yes, they've gotten more transfer portal players. Yes, I'm not going to focus on them because I don't care about them. I need trenches, trenches, trenches. I need big humans, big humans, big humans. That is going to be my focus and linebackers. So I will end this video here. If you have any questions, please let me know in my comment section below. If you're new here, again, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for appreciating my honesty. I am glad that you're here, and I am glad that I get to share this offseason journey with you with the Colorado Buffaloes, and I will continue to bring you all of my thoughts and all of my opinions. And if you don't like them, let me know that you don't like them in the comment section below. But if you like them, let me know that you like my thoughts in the comment section below. But I will end this video here as I've been doing before. If you made it to the end of this video, don't forget to leave me a cute emoji or something to let me know. All you have to do is just drop an emoji and let me know that you reached the end of this video, or say end, or say something, or say I made it, or say finished, or say whatever you want. I just like to know who's making it to the end of these videos because I think it's cool when people watch you from start to finish. But I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.